This is Bootsie. Bootsie is 6 years old. You might know that she has a trick dog title. She's learned a bunch of tricks that she can do, and if you're interested, you can stick around to the end of this video and I will put a link on there to that video that shows the 10 tricks that she had to do in order to qualify. But we've been working on a new trick that we sort of stumbled on here. Before we perform it, I have to tell you that no Cavaliers were harmed in the making of this video or the performing of this trick. It's purely a kind of a play thing. Okay, Bootsie, bang. I froze the frame here so you can see what it was supposed to look like. She hasn't mastered that lie still like I just shot you pose. This is what happens in reality. So we'll work on that last part. How we got there is kind of interesting. There are really 4 steps involved in teaching this trick. And then the 5th step, of course, is the bang trick itself. And we're not there quite yet. The first couple of steps are a little difficult for me to demonstrate because she's already grown beyond them. The first step is in teaching the dog to sit. And I can explain what's done. It's really very simple. You have to have a lead and collar on the dog, and you bring the dog along your side, and the dog will probably stand there. And as the dog is standing, you give a little tug up on the collar, a gentle tug, and when you do that, it brings the front end of the dog up, which naturally brings the back end of the dog down. So that's the first step. Second step is to do the same thing, but without the lead and collar. Just have the dog standing there, Bootsie. I'll prop up her rear end because she is a trick dog, so she tends to sit. And then use a treat, which I don't have in my hand. Use a treat to lure her up, and again, if she looks up, her back end comes down, and she learns to sit. The third step would be to teach the dog to lie down from the sitting position, which is done with a treat. And then the 4th step is to teach the dog to roll over from the down position. I did a video on how to teach a dog to roll over. I'm going to put a link to it right now up there so that you can click on that if you want to see how it's done. And if you follow those steps, the bang is just one more step, because the bang is nothing more than sit, down, roll over. And what she still has to work on is the very last step, which would be to lie still. If she gets a little less excited, she will lie still. But right now I think she's kind of a little excited because she thinks she's going to get a treat, right? Do you think you're going to get a treat?
I sure hope so.
You do. Okay. Anyway, so that's it. And then your dog can do the bang trick. Bootsie, bang. And that's how I'm going to get her to stay still.